So what's up? Let me take my buff off. So what's up, folks? I had a stealth camp planned for this weekend, but just life comes at you quick. Got a lot of stuff going on. 2 birthdays, baby at the house. So I'm on my way to Jean Lafitte, and I thought I'll take y'all along for the ride because it's got some pretty sights, and I'll give y'all little tidbits here and there. On my phone it said by bike it takes about an hour, so let's see. I don't know what it is. Whenever I want to ride this bike, I always catch a stiff headwind. And then you think, oh, on the way back it'll finally be behind me. Then it switches again. But I'm making good time. Ooh, a dead something. What is that? Oh, a dead raccoon. R.I.P. Rocket Raccoon. Welcome to the beautiful town, village, city of Crown Point. And right here I'm gonna take a quick little break and check out how it is under the bridge, because this is also another place I want to eventually stealth camp. And right over here is where we were supposed to get married, but I kid you not, right over this bridge they were launching flatboats to go rescue people for Ida. Let's see. So far, I think it's doable. You got this good little bridge section. You just have to kind of tuck in a little bit this way because that's the Bayou barn right there. Just you'd have to figure out a way to sweep on this hard slope, or to get out of view, you just do it like hugging right here or something. Let's see on this side, then I get back on the road. Scoping out camping spots. Oh, I think right here is a better spot because the Bayou barn people can't see you. Right here it kind of flattens out where it would be nice. And then you got this berm, so if you put a tent right here, unless you get off, you can't see. You got this berm blocking it right here. And you get beautiful waterfront property. I gotta come fish this little spot. It looks like it'd be bluegill central. Maybe a catch and cook too for bluegill under the bridge. Let's get back to the bike since I have my phone and stuff hooked to it. Yeah, you got, you know, it takes 2 incomes. This ain't the 30s, you know. Alright, Mom. Alright, going up the Intercoastal Waterway Bridge. Oh, I shifted into first, and I just can't do that. I gotta at least have it on second. Whew. Working them calves, son. Yeah. I didn't get enough head of steam. I was talking with my mom, so to save battery, I think I'm just gonna walk it over. I just had to stop. It's a pretty view, y'all. You can see just how damn flat our land is around here. just a little tidbit, that sign right there, I'll stealth camp right behind it. And a little bit down this road to the right is the Kenta Canal. I fished a bunch and stealth / wild camp there. Just a little tidbit on my little road trip. So this is the Intercoastal Waterway, and that's Rosedorn Boat Launch. That patch of woods right next to the Brothers Food Mart, I've always wanted to stealth camp in. Look at this barge with the man lift coming. And the bridge is shaking under my feet. That's a little sketchy. I'm not really afraid of heights, y'all, but it's not many times you're on the side of a bridge looking down like this. But let's check this big ass barge out. Holy smokes, that's a lot of boom. Holy smokes. Then go to spuds. But yeah, the Intercoastal Waterway. Let me get back. Future stealth camping spot right there. And then there's another one coming up over here. I'll show y'all in about 5 minutes. So if y'all look back a couple videos, not the crabbing trip when I went with my mom to Grand Isle, but the other crabbing trip, we crabbed over there, and that's Crown Point Boat Launch. And then we crabbed right there at Rosedorn. And there's a good bit of crabs here, y'all. It's brackish. And in the summertime, you can hang out on the dock and use nets or a couple of traps and catch you enough to cook for you. That's nice. There's a better view of the woods I want to stealth camp in, and then I can crawl out the woods and go get me a beer or some chicken from the Exxon Brothers right there. Coming in hot. Woo, catching a little speed. Right now it says I'm going 15 miles per hour. But I really hate riding on the shoulders, y'all. When I was just walking on top of the bridge, there was so much junk, it wasn't funny. And if I hit something big, I'm a face plant. Coming in hot, doing 18 miles per hour. 20 miles per hour. Coming in hot. 23 miles per hour. 24 it. I'm gonna start hitting the brakes. I don't want to burn up my brakes. So this right here is the other place I want to stealth. Oh, that hurt. This right here is the other place I want to stealth camp. I'll show y'all the cool little Jean Lafitte sign. I know it's not the Steve Wallace up in Canada, but this is my closest sign to my little area I can find. I'd have to get in the woods behind it. But I think it's doable. Or even right here, but oh man, right here would be good. This little area right here. I think it's doable, but at night it's lit up like a Christmas tree, so it might have to be in them woods. Put it on the stealth camping list for later. Back on the road, y'all. Off in that nook looks like a good stealth camping spot too. And then over here and around that little island where the sign's at, if you can see them little white flowers, blackberries, in a month or two, they'll have people lined up on side the road, filling up 5-gallon buckets full. Welcome to the town of Jean Lafitte. So I'm about 7 miles into my ride, and there's like a levee cut through so you don't have to ride on this road. I don't know where it comes to, but on the way back I know I can catch it by fishing. So far people have been kind of nice and not run me off the road. So I just passed up the little levee cut through, and I don't feel like turning back. So I guess I'll catch it on the way back and show y'all a different way back to home. Cool little abandoned house, still camp worthy. I'm sorry for the wing, y'all, but there's nothing I can do about it. I don't own a dead cat. So this is another spot I want to go stealth camping. That canal we just passed up, I fished with my mom and tore up the bluegill. And all this got a good bit of water for Ida. Welcome to the town of Jean Lafitte. Ow, crap. So you see all this bridge stuff right here? That used to be that swing bridge right there. But a couple years ago, Ida, a salvage barge broke loose and took out the bridge. And like my mother-in-law and father-in-law live on the other side, and that's the only way you can get to that side of the island is by that bridge. And they dragged their feet with doing a military bridge until they had some fires on the other side, and I think it was like 5 or 6 houses burnt down. And then finally they did a military bridge a little bit further down, but right now they welded it in place. And a little side note, the company I work for got the contract to build a new bridge. It's going to be 20 foot high when it's closed, and then I don't know if it's going to swing or open up for when big barges and shrimp boats and stuff come through, but I'll show you the bridge as I get closer. There's a better view of the old swing bridge. I don't know why they're holding on to it. So as I cross this bridge, it goes from the town of Jean Lafitte to Bayou, Louisiana. Well, welcome to Bayou, y'all. Bayou, historic. If you notice, most of the houses on pylons or stilts around here, because like I said before, it floods, and to get flood insurance, that's the only way you can have it. So back here, there's some old burnt out cars. I don't know if they got here by hurricane or people abandoned them, but eventually I'm gonna camp back here. And if you've been around on my channel for a while, let me get closer to the water without getting in my shoes wet. Oh crap. Let me go quick to show y'all. But down this canal right here, I did a camp on an island, and I did a eat what you catch for 24 hours. And I fished all day, and I finally caught a bass, and an alligator took him off my live stringer. So more of the story, if you're fishing in the swamp, don't leave it sit there, you know. So I had to have Michelle bring me some food and ruin my 24-hour only eat what you catch challenge. I'm gonna take a little ride back at this road, see how it is, because I ain't been back here since before Ida, way before Ida, and I want to see if it's still viable. I ain't gonna go too far because I'm like 2 or 3 miles from where I'm going, and I'm ready to eat some crawfish. Pretty, pretty, pretty. The footage is that shaky, it's because the road is that shaky. The GoPro stabilization can only do so much. Oh crap, that hurt. There went the giblets. Swamping it, y'all. We don't want to fall in the swamp. Yeah, I think this would be a pretty well wild stealth camp. I didn't see no trespassing signs, so. And no signs of deer camping. It definitely cleared out a little bit since Ida. Yikes! Oh, that sucked. Let me turn y'all off. Tell me this wouldn't be a beautiful spot. On the bayou, you got the Spanish moss hanging around, oak trees. This is as postcard Louisiana as it gets. And let me get up this little berm. And then while I camp right here, I can throw out like a catfish line or something and hopefully have fresh catfish. End of the road, folks. Maybe I'm going crazy, but I could have swore there was some old cars that I checked out years ago back here. Maybe not. I am forgetful. Let's get back to the road and get to eating some crawfish. Back on the road. Also, probably some good stealth camping spots. You just got to get through the marsh. Swamp to the left, swamp to the right, surrounded by swamp. Southeast Louisiana living, y'all. Barataria, Louisiana. Beautiful. And probably a month, the mosquitoes will be unbearable. But yeah, that's a little slice of paradise down here until a hurricane comes. Almost there. Oh, the little yellow flowers are pretty. So coming up here on the right, if you watch my October Self-Camping Alliance Challenge, it's a graveyard that I self-camped in. And also my wife's grandma is in a tomb there. Well, so there it is, can't miss it. I'm here, crawfish time. Hey Michelle.
Hey babe.
I made it.
I see that. Your steak too.
Lucy. What? It's not that cold. You got her all wrapped up?
It's the wind.
It's cold or?
Her feet fans were.
The battery's laid down on it, right?
Yeah.
And here's, oh, crabs. There we go. They're almost ready. They just finished. Let's see, where's, shit. One more. Compensating?
50s and 60s across the area, so a little bit cooler warm. Into the low 80s. Not too much humidity in the air and plenty of sunshine.
So it's about 4:10. I got a belly full of crawfish and bug light, and now it's time to go home. Whew, I'm full. And I'm gonna show you that little cut through that I wanted to go to originally. But yeah, pretty day to ride the bike. I think it'll be like something like 26 miles total. So back here, they have weddings and events here. And then to the side, there's another place they have events, and we had our baby shower there. And this is the elementary and the middle and high school my wife went to, which has been out of commission ever since Ida. And back here is a cool wetland trace. Crap. I don't think I can get to it. Crap, crap, crap. The eastern black rail, a threatened bird species. It's pretty. Hopefully when I come fishing out here I can see it. But it says no bikes, and it says it's under surveillance, so I'm not gonna go that way. And I'm on the way home, and this is the levee I was talking about. Not this way, but they got a nice walking path, and there's fishing spots here and down there. But this is the levee to duck a good bit of traffic, you know. So yeah, on this way. Jingle feet. Yeah, I don't really know what them little concrete things were for. Do it right there. Why not just do more levee? But yeah, this is nice. It's taking a good bit of traffic dodging out of it. And this is sweet for some wild-sized stealth camping. Just come summertime, the mosquitoes gonna be rough, but whatever. A camping spot's a camping spot. What's the point of this? Why not just finish this little concrete like buffer piece? I don't quite understand it. Exploring your backyard, folks. And I see a couple nice camping spots. So by coming down here to pee, I think I inadvertently found a cool little stealth camping spot. Once again, you got that berm that way. You got generally their view is above this bridge unless you're really looking back this way. And then you just tuck back in these little trees and it's almost a perfect stealth camping spot. Yeah, I'll have to hit this spot up, y'all. Back on trail, man. Looks like a good camping spot to me. Flat ground, a bunch of cover, right next to the store. Yeah, I'd definitely come back here. Kind of a high risk, but that's where the fun of it is. This would be the perfect little spot. No one ever see your ass. Only if this little rock bed didn't have such a hard slope, and I'm sure I could figure out how to, I could cut a little hole into there. Not a stealth camping spot. This is a real successful bike trip, y'all. There's all the flowers I was talking about. In a month, we'll have a bunch of blackberries. It's hard not to check out where a little trail off the side of the road goes. Oh yeah, this is stealth camping all day, day. And Blackberry City. Oh, caught up. God damn it, tree. Let me turn around. Oh yeah, back here would be nice. I just couldn't pass up getting a pretty picture of the bayou. And down that way, another little thing, me and my mom went crabbing down there, and I've done like a stealth car camp down there. It's called Crown Point Boat Launch. But yeah, back on the road. Coming in hot, just coasting. Let's see. Oh, 24.6, 25.5, 26.3. Yeah, that's fast enough for me. I'ma slow it down. Fastest I've ever had my e-bike, 26.3. They don't call me the speedster for nothing. If you're with me for this long for the video, thank you for coming along. Like, comment, subscribe, and check out some of my other stuff. I'll see you on our next adventure. Outdoorsman out.